Yes, sir. Let's talk. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let some people get up in here, man. I know it's been a minute. Let me know what it's looking like. Let me know what it's sounding like. You already know the vibes. Make sure you can hear me. If you can hear me, if you can see me, everything is Gucci. Give me the thumbs up. Everybody's in disarray. Everybody's in disarray right now. Let me know. Let me know if you can hear me, if you can see me. You already know what it is. Get the strap. Shut up. She don't gotta be. Come on, you good. You good. Alright, I see one thumbs up. Okay. I see a super pale ass thumbs up. Get into the sun, yo. Get into the sun. Come on now. You already know. We're gonna talk about it. 157 already in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Hit them likes. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. You already know the vibes. Everyone gets blamed. No. We gonna get into this for surely. Everybody's in disarray, man. Little Honcho over here getting his ass beat in fantasy football because he auto drafted. That's a lie.
I couldn't make the draft.
Chris Gang, what up with it? Michelle, what up with it? You already know what it is. I'm back. I know it's been a minute. Oh, are we already with the supers? I forgot how this works. I'm about to report somebody by accident. Anthony, appreciate the Superman. I'm done with McDaniels. Send that fool back to New England. Can't stand him. Look, man. Hey, you know, I've been trying to keep it transparent with y'all. I've been trying to keep it a thou wow with y'all so y'all can know what it is. But I know so much positivity was just going around all summer. So much kumbaya. So, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was feeling good. I'm never in favor of nobody losing their job, but we might have to make some strong considerations. Some strong considerations. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. 242 people in here, man. 61 likes. Make sure we hit them likes, man, so we can get into this. Make sure we hit that like. Why the starters playing in the fourth? What starters? We just got players. Can we please get a new DC, please? Appreciate the super. Damn, y'all already hit me with shit I can't pronounce. Damn. Well, damn. Let's just move on from that. Derek, what up? Ruben, what up? Gabriel, what up? Jay, what up? I don't even know if I have any moderators anymore. It's been so long since I've been on here. Chris Gang, what's good with it? Chandler, a weirdo, bro. Wonder what's going on with him. Yeah, I don't know, man. So I'm going to hold judgment until we do know what's going on with him. Because that's just some next level, like, crazy shit. I don't know what that's about. My name is Landry. All right, Landry, appreciate the super, man. Why you couldn't just say Landry? What the hell is all this? I don't even know what that say. Joseph, what's good? Johnny, what's good? Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Appreciate y'all pulling up. I know, man. I know you already know. When I get on here, you know, we're going to talk about some things that make it hard to smile, but that's just what it is. Lewis, what's good? Jers. You know, I'm watching all these other games. Everybody can score touchdowns. Everybody has a competent defense. Not us. Not us, man. 300 people in the chat, only 87 likes. Make sure we hit the likes. All right, make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter, especially on Twitter, because I get active on Twitter, man. I'm about to purchase that blue check so y'all can see more of my shit.
You can't purchase them.
You can purchase the blue check, son. So you don't know.
You can't.
Because you're a TikToker. You don't know. You don't know about the X.
Hey, I probably got more followers.
You don't know about the X. Yeah. Haven't watched the game yet. Been at work all morning. Oh, Michelle, don't watch it. I can tell you that right now. Don't watch it. You might as well just work a double. Don't watch that. It's going to stress you out. If you had high expectations. So before I get into my soliloquy, and before I get into what I have issues with, let me get some questions down here in the chat, man. Get some questions. Let me answer some of y'all questions. Let me know what y'all thinking. Let me know what y'all got concerns with. Let me know if you want me to break anything down. You know what I'm saying? Antonio, appreciate the super. Brutal loss, but the AFC West still wide open. Chargers about to go 0-2, and I can see Denver losing again today. Listen, agree, Sebastian was good, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter because what the issues we're going to have, or the issues we have right now, or the issues we're going to continue to have until we fix it. So it don't matter if Denver loses every game, right? It doesn't matter. It doesn't change that when we go against a team that's good and competent and can game plan and has players and has qualified coaches, like we're gonna look suspicious. That's just what it is. Omar, appreciate the super, bro. DC, Wilder, Chandler, Hunter are having problems. That's a coaching problem. But at what point do we blame ownership? Everyone likes stat sign. Damn, I don't know what that means. Over we've had. Oh, okay. All right. So basically, you want to blame ownership, or you want to know when it's time to blame ownership. I've been blaming ownership because ownership is the ones that keep trying to make us live in the dark ages and think that this is the old Oakland Raiders. Management is the one. Ownership is the one that keeps bringing in these coaches, bringing in these GMs. Like, this is all ownership, in my opinion. And I've been said this before. Ownership only gives a damn about the bottom line. As long as people are going to pay to see the Raiders play, I don't think it matters if they win or lose. Right? As long as people are going to pay to buy those jerseys, as long as people are going to pay to get them tickets, I don't think he cares if it's silver and black in the audience. I think all he sees is green. So he don't every game to him look like a damn Jets and Packers game. All he's looking at is the green, man. He does not give a damn. Because if he did, he would have did something about this. He don't care. The defense looks atrocious. Yes, I've been seeing it. Y'all didn't want to listen, though. Y'all didn't want to listen. And all it is, oh, Honcho's negative. Honcho's this, Honcho's that. No, Honcho just called it like he said. And I've been telling y'all what I've been seeing is a defense that is just ill-prepared, poorly constructed, schematically behind, and quite frankly, not many adjustments to be made. I mean, I'm just watching people run around wide open. Wide open. Right? At the end of the day, and I know people are not going to want to hear this because the minute you mention Derek Carr, it turns into you're Stan, you're caping, you can shut the hell up. The facts is the facts. I told everybody last year that was begging for a new quarterback. Everybody that was begging for a new quarterback, I said, y'all don't care about winning. Y'all just want to lose better. Right? That's what it comes down to. You wasn't, Derek Carr's not the problem, but he's also not the solution. That was the dumbest shit I ever heard. He's not the problem, but he's not the solution? So then why are we talking about him? Why was we talking about him so much? I've been trying to tell y'all. Whoever wanted so vehemently to replace the quarterback did not want to win. They just wanted to lose better. They wanted it to look different when we lost. Well, guess what? You got a different quarterback and the losses look the same. Embarrassing. And now I'm not saying we should still have Derek Carr. I thought Derek Carr played his way out of Vegas. I thought Derek Carr had a bad year last year, didn't get along with the coaching staff. It's no surprise that Derek Carr is not a member of the Raiders, and I'm not saying he should be. All I'm saying is that when you're looking back, hindsight, people just refuse to accept the facts of the matter is the defense is just not that good. The defense is just not that good. Okay? We won our first game this year. Right? We won our first game and scored, 17 points? But last year when we would score 20 points and 22 points with double-digit leads and lose, we somehow blamed the offense and said they didn't score enough points. Well, clearly 17 won the game. Derek Carr won his first game by 1 with 16 because his defense created a lot of turnovers. So now all I'm saying is the same things that Derek Carr needed to be successful in Vegas is the same thing Jimmy G needs. So in my opinion, there was really no difference outside of I just wanted to look different. I wanted to look different. And I'm okay if that's your argument, but don't get at me making it seem like, you just love Derek Carr. No. I just know it didn't matter. There's only about 2 quarterbacks on the planet that can outplay a defense that plays that poorly. That's what it is. That's what it is. Right? Like at the end of the day, there's only 2 quarterbacks on the planet who can outperform a defense that plays that poorly. Like look at the numbers. Do you understand that? If you just look at the numbers, we had the same amount of drives. We had the same amount of drives as the Buffalo Bills. But somehow they had 73 plays and we had 39. The defense has to be able to get off the field, and they can't. They can't get off the field, man. Jimmy G did not play well today. But Jimmy G, just like last year, is not the biggest issue the Raiders are going to have with winning and losing games. It's going to be the fact that when push comes to shove, right, you're not getting no pressure on the quarterback. You're not getting any real secondary support. Your middle linebackers are middle of the road. So at the end of the day, offenses are going to be prepared to attack you in a plethora of ways. There is not one thing the Raiders defense that can provide that will cause an offense to say, let's go to plan B. Plan A is never going to be stopped. You have zero defensive tackle presence. You have zero interior defensive line presence. Max Crosby is a good player, but Max Crosby is working so hard to get to the quarterback that sometimes he takes himself out of the play. Right? Now, I gave our first round draft pick a B+. Tyree Wilson's a good pick. B+, good pick. The better pick would have been the defensive tackle. The one who had the red flags. Right? Come on now. Let's just call a spade a spade. Let's call a spade a spade. The defense is not good enough. And it hasn't been good enough. It hasn't been good enough. Right? So, Derek Carr needs a perfect system to be successful. Well, it looks damn well close to what we need now with Jimmy G. We need a perfect scenario. You need to have offensive weapons. You need to have an O-line that can keep them upright. And you need a defense that can get stops. Well, 2 of the 3 are checked. Just like last year, 2 of the 3 were checked. You know what I'm saying? We didn't get exposed. Trench, we didn't get exposed because we already knew this. We already knew this, but we chose to turn a blind eye to it and say, you know what, next year will be better. Next year it'll be another year for this. Look, the scheme is not that good on defense. The scheme is not that good. And every time somebody wants to point out, Trayvon Merrick, this one guy here or this one guy there, in order for the one guy to make a mistake, that means there had to be 3 or 4 other guys in front of him that made the mistake as well. Right? Oftentimes, the safety, if they're in cover 1, might be close to the ball if the corner gets burnt. But all you're going to see on TV is the safety that was close to the ball. It's still cover 1, and it still should have been another guy on him. So until you know exactly what defense we're playing and exactly who's on who, you really don't know who's at fault. But all I know is quarterbacks breaking containers on the D-line. No interior stopping of the run is on the D-line and linebackers. Right? Right? It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm not asking you to agree with me, but don't disagree with me unless you have some other mitigating factors or some evidence that I'm wrong. You're not getting, and you hit the quarterback 2 times today. 2 times you hit the quarterback today. That's not good enough. That's not pressure. That's not pressure. That's not pressure on an NFL quarterback that he's only getting hit twice. He is not worried about that. If your defense is bad, you at least need some offense. Yeah, but offense is a rhythm. Offense is a rhythm. When you came out of the half, what was it, 21-10 at halftime? Was it 21-10 at halftime? Something like that? When you come out of halftime down 21-10 and your defense goes out there, that is the most important possession of the defense, right? To get the ball back. Instead, you allowed the Bills to have the ball for 9 minutes.
12.
No. On that first drive of the second half, the Bills went on a 9-minute drive that was capped by a touchdown on 4th down, I believe. There is no offense that's going to be able to now, you just went to halftime and sat for 20 minutes, and now you just sat for another 9 minutes, almost 30 minutes of you sitting there because the defense can't get off the field. These are the same issues I was telling you last year. Well, the offense in the 4th quarter, but the offense in the 4th quarter just sat for 11 minutes. There's no momentum. There's no rhythm. These things matter. I know you guys don't want to think so, but these things matter. Right? And I told y'all what kind of coach do you want. I told y'all 2 years ago, I do not need a head coach to be brilliant with X's and O's. I told you that. I need a coach that's going to be a leader of men. I need a coach that's going to make you want to run through a wall. I need a coach that's going to bring some swagger. I need a coach a lot like primetime Deion Sanders, damn it. I told you that. I told you that back then. Now look, The one that everybody called crazy, the one that everybody called negative, happens to be the one who can stand on what he said and still tell you it's the same freaking issues. It's the same issues, right? When everybody's like, oh, give Josh McDaniels a chance, you got to trust the process. Listen, I can trust the process. Doesn't mean that I have to like every little thing they do along the way. Come on now. 420 people in the chat. We got 161 likes. Make sure we hit the likes. They cost you nothing. They cost you nothing to hit the thumb. Come on now. Come on now. Raiderinfo was good with it. You need, look, these guys are professional athletes. Most of them get paid more than the coach. So it has to be something more than you just being a smart guy that's going to make you do the things you need to do. When I watch that defense on the field, you know what it looks like to me? It looks like a defense that does not believe in what their assignments are. It looks like a defense that is playing uninspired. It looks like a defense that feels like, yo, coach, you got us out here looking crazy. Right? Think about that. Josh Allen, he might have had 6 incompletions the whole day. Time of possession is 40 minutes to 19. You cannot let a team have the ball for 40 minutes of a 60-minute game. Are you kidding me? I don't care that the offense didn't do this and the offense didn't do that. I understand that. But at what point did the defense actually come up and do what they need to do? Like I told you, last year, Derek Carr would have had to be damn near perfect in order to give us a chance to win games.
Yeah, he might have broken.
We were up double digits in multiple games and lost. Now everybody, Jimmy G is garbage. It ain't that Jimmy G is garbage, man. He's not garbage. Just like Derek Carr wasn't trash. It's not the quarterback's fault that the damn defense is on the field for 40 minutes. It's not his fault. Right? He throws a pass and it gets tipped and it's intercepted. Things happen. He threw a pass to Josh Jacobs and everybody want to talk about, oh my God, what a bad pass. No, the defender just wanted it more. Right now, y'all want to be embarrassed. We've been embarrassed. We are living in a third world country as far as the NFL is concerned. We don't get to enjoy anything. The Raiders fans do not get to enjoy running water. We don't get to enjoy electricity. We don't get no enjoyment. Now y'all want to get a new QB. Now y'all want another QB. Okay. You should have just kept the one you had and drafted better and signed some free agents that could stop the damn ball. How about that? How about that? Right? Because we didn't get no draft picks for Carr. We didn't get no players. We didn't get no compensation. We cut the guy. We cut a guy and then signed the guy to do exactly the same thing as the guy we cut. Think about that. Derek Carr could have threw 1 touchdown and 2 interceptions and 190 yards. Shit, he was doing that and winning. And people was like, oh, we didn't win the game because of him. We didn't win the game because of him.
We won the game because of him.
Come on now. Trust the process. Trust the process. I trust Ziegler and McDaniels. All right, trust them. I don't care. You can trust whoever you want to trust. But I'm looking at the product on the field. And the product on the field is telling me it's not worth the price of admission. Shout out to my guy, man, my man, Coach Jensen. He went up there to Buffalo today with his son. And I feel bad that he had to spend his hard-earned money to go see that product that they put on the field today. We might have to go start a GoFundMe page for my coach who spent all that money to get up there to watch that. You can let me coach the defense. I can let them score 40 points. Right? Come on now. 500 people in the chat, 200 likes, man. Hit them likes. Eduardo, D-line is Crosby and practice squad players. Facts. Factual. Charm City was good with it. You should know what it is. I'm back. Bucket and all that. Cold ass Buffalo. It was nice out there today, I think. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. I just think that at some point, we got to be realistic with the expectations year in and year out. And you guys got to stop letting people that don't know a damn thing about football tell y'all something about football. I mean, it ain't even about, oh, you think you a coach, you know more than me. No, I think that my eyesight must be better than your eyesight because the shit that I'm seeing from my eyes is telling me that we're not very good on defense. That's what I'm seeing. I don't know how you gonna watch the game and see anything different. I'm watching the same thing you're watching. Like every season, yo, you know what? It's like, because I coach, right? I coach, and I got football players, you know, freshmen, and freshmen assume that next year they're going to be better because they're older. No, you're just going to be older. That's the only thing that's guaranteed is you'll be older. You might not be no better, no bigger, no stronger, no faster, no smarter. You just older. And for some of y'all think that, all right, yo, Honcho, get your punk ass off me.
Yo, you're my fantasy team.
Nah, man, I'm doing something right now. Get your punk ass off me.
I don't care. That's virtual.
This virtual, you're playing fantasy football. This is my well-being.
Hey, I got $10 on this league. Come on.
Back to what I was saying. Is y'all think every year the Raiders are just going to be better because it's a new year? It don't work like that. Point blank period, it don't work like that. I would fire Patrick Graham. Whether he deserves it or not, I don't care at this point. He's got to go. The Raiders just look pathetic on defense. They look like they don't even watch film. I don't even know if they watch the film because God damn, they just look like they just running around. They just running around, man. They just running around, man. They look like 7-on-7 back there. They running around. Tubby, what up? Who the hell is that? We have no DT. I told y'all that. I was getting cooked on Twitter. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, Raider Honcho. I was getting cooked on Twitter because I gave the pick a B+, and I said Jalen Carter would have been an A. Y'all wanted to hate on me? Huh? Y'all wanted to hate on me? I'm trying to get to the super. Travis, appreciate the super. Honcho, what about punting in the fourth quarter? Yeah, we were down 21, but it felt like we gave up with the whole quarter. We're the heart. I mean, listen, I'm not punting. I wouldn't be punting. What I'm punting for? Y'all already done beat our ass. Like, now we leaving here with something. Y'all got to be kidding me. Every year we do this. Every year we get a whole bunch of people that tell y'all, you know what? I really like the tape on this guy. He's going to be... Listen, Sanjeev tried to tell y'all was cooking him. Y'all was cooking Sanjeev for telling y'all Jalen Carter was the guy. With the red flags. I would much rather red flags, right? I would much rather the red flags and trust that we're going to put the right people around that person to excel and mature as an adult and then give us what he's already given us on the field than have a guy who's going to be a 2-3 year project. Come on, man. I'm just saying, Just Lip, Sanjeev told you. Only one game, you're a joke. It's been 20 years. I know you're not talking to me. I'm funny, but I ain't no joke. Let that sink in. I'm funny, and I ain't no damn joke. You might be talking about somebody else in the chat. Put a name to that. Shit, I'm speaking facts. Make sure we hit the likes. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Both at Raider Honcho, man. You should know that. BS takes and people listen to those clowns. Look, I'm not trying to call nobody clowns, right? Everybody got a right to have their opinion. But don't think just because you put the camera on and you spend $32.50 on some lights and Prime delivered it the next day to your crib does not make you know a damn thing about football. Half of y'all can only see. Hold on. I'm looking at the TV right now. Let me see. Right? So when the play gets snapped, right, I believe we zoom in a little towards the quarterback. The DB's backpedal, right? So you can't even see the back end of the defense. But y'all gonna tell me who's good at cornerback. Well, how the hell do you know? You can't see him. How you gonna tell me who got beat? You can't see him. Anthony, appreciate the super. I'm sure Tyree will develop into a good player, but we needed a game changer on that D-line. Jalen Carter should have 100% been a pick. I agree. Appreciate the super. I agree. Honcho, why can't we have an actual game plan? We do have an actual game plan. Unfortunately, the game plan does not line up with what the fans want at this time. The game plan is to just put Band-Aids on everything. The game plan is when you get home from school and you about to go out, but your lazy, funky ass don't want to take a shower, so you put a whole bunch of body spray on. Yeah, you might smell okay for 3 minutes, but underneath all that, you still stink. You still dirty. You still funky. And that's what the Raiders are doing. The Raiders was funky as hell and got Devontae Adams said, don't we smell better now? That's what they did. The Raiders was trash last year. They were stinking. Hot garbage. What did they do? We went and drafted a defensive end. Don't it smell a little better around here? Yeah, they do. But the damn Axe body spray it can only last for 8 hours. Now we 2 weeks into the season and we stink. The Raiders need to get their funky ass in the shower. Stinking ass.
I heard a trend for Christmas.
Stinking ass. We went and got Marcus Peters. Don't it smell a little fresh around here? No, he looked like he smelled like damn French fry grease. Get the strap. Raider Queen, what's up? Get the strap, man. And I told y'all, I like Marcus Peters. I thought he was going to be good. But I told you he wasn't going to be what we needed him to be. It's not right to put that on him. It's not right to put that on him. Honcho speaking truth. Doesn't matter if we got Brady in his prime, we still lose. Because, well, look, no. See, prime Brady would have made some throws that we haven't had a quarterback that can make yet. That's just a fact. So I'm not going to say that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like, 637 people in the chat. I appreciate every last one of y'all because I ain't been on here that much. And you know what I'm saying? I'm just out here trying to maintain. But make sure we hit them likes, man. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter, both right on Honcho. Bust out the Henny. Nah, man, I ain't got no Henny. I don't even want to drink when I feel like this. Marcus is older, dog. He ain't. Sebastian, that's what I'm saying. We picked up Marcus Peters, and I saw 736 YouTube videos of why now it's the no-fly zone. No, we are the actual fly zone. We let everyone fly touchdown here. I'm just saying, man. I mean, y'all, look. You can get a whole bunch of people on here. I'm not the type, man. Look, I'll admit when I'm wrong, but I'm not the type to just be saying a whole bunch of shit so y'all can like it. To say a whole bunch of shit so y'all can repost it. To say a whole bunch of shit so y'all can subscribe or follow me. I'm going to say what it is I'm saying. If I'm wrong, I'm saying I'm wrong. I'm not going to apologize for saying some dumb shit just because I was emotional. Right? So, like, at the end of the day, we watching the game to try to understand what it is that's going on. And it's clear to me that what's going on is that the Raiders do not have the personnel to compete game in and game out with the highest level upper echelons of offenses in the NFL. We just don't have it right now. Pacing was good. We're still in first place. I'm not worried about that, man. I'm worried about we giving out. Mark Davis is handing out frequent flyer mile privileges to every damn team we play. It's a damn shame, man. 3 hairs I got on my chin. Man, you even got a picture? You don't even got a picture. Your shit is just an N. You are a letter. Shut your punk ass up. I just don't think our personnel is on the level it needs to be. And I think our D-line would have been drastically better if you go get Jalen Carter, a day one starter. You got to get day one starter. I like Jacorian Bennett, but like, on what other team is he a day one starter? Right? Marcus Peters on the back end, he's our best corner. Come on, like it's just, come on, man. And I don't like disrespecting nobody. But like, this ain't personal, right? We're judging the product, not the people. We're judging the performance, not the people, right? That's what it comes down to. That's what I'm judging. I don't know them as individuals, so I'm not disrespecting them as people. I'm just calling it like I see it as far as their performance. And I don't want nobody to be, you know what I'm saying, be trying, well, you couldn't do it. You damn right I can't do it. What that got to do with what I'm seeing? All right, man, hangry. Come on, bro. I can't even see nothing, but look like your profile picture is all eyebrows. No disrespect, I appreciate the super, but come on, man.
He gonna refund it, you know that.
Ain't no refunds right here. This jersey, you don't get no refunds. 662 people in the chat. Make sure we hit the likes. Come on now. I'm trying to get back in the algorithm, man. I know they don't be showing y'all my videos no more. That's okay. Oh shit, man. Let me see what other notes I took. What other notes I took, yo? No interior pressure. Quarterback break and contain. 4 red zone trips, 4 touchdowns. I stopped counting. Crosby getting held all day. I stopped taking notes because I didn't need to write this shit down. This shit was going to stay in my memory bank. Lord, I'm not roasting nobody. Speak on Wilson not being a factor. I don't need to speak on Wilson not being a factor because he shouldn't have to be a factor. When we drafted him, I didn't think he was a factor. The only factor there was about drafting him was that the factor that he was hurt. How do y'all keep putting expectations on people without the reality of the other motherfuckers hurt? Jimmy needs to go? Why Jimmy need to go? What did Jimmy do? Jimmy did what Jimmy's supposed to do. Jimmy is a game manager. The problem isn't Jimmy. The problem is all the people that told you Jimmy was better than Derek Carr. I'm trying to tell y'all. No, we need a new quarterback. We need somebody who's not scared. Well, Jimmy G not scared. He knows the system, right? He curses. He get all the girls. Yeah, cool. What the hell that got to do with the defense? Not a damn thing. Me, Ray the tape. I don't know. I'm just saying me and Ray because I don't know anybody else who was really on the defensive tail like that. Me and Ray tried to tell you how trash the defense was. Me and Ray would argue about the defense because he said, well, how do you expect the defense to be good? We spend all the money on offense. He ain't wrong. But just because we spent money on offense and not defense doesn't mean that I can't say the defense is trash. Ready to see, appreciate the super Honcho. Roast all these baby tube tested, all these test tube babies. Man, them test tube babies, man. Come on, man. Come on. They need some iron. Ray turned on Carr. Nah, Ray didn't turn on Carr. Carr didn't play well last year. Period. He didn't play well last year. He didn't play well. Jimmy G isn't the solution. The defense is trash. But that's what I've been trying to tell y'all. It wasn't the quarterback. Like, it doesn't matter what quarterback you have unless you have Patrick Mahomes. But what's Patrick Mahomes going to do? Because the Raiders, everybody was glorifying and hyping the Raiders because they didn't have no 3-and-outs last week. Yeah, Broncos suck. And then everybody watched the Jets and thought all of a sudden we was going to smoke the Bills because the Jets did. We don't have the interior pressure that the Jets were able to put on Josh Allen. We don't have that. We let Josh Allen get outside the pocket and we let freaking Russell Wilson's scary ass get outside the pocket. We go against Kenny Pickett next week, I believe. He will get outside the pocket. If a quarterback breaks contain and gets outside of the pockets, they have scramble drills where the receivers are going to get open. Period. You got to stop expecting cornerbacks to be able to guard receivers for longer than 3, 4, 5 seconds. I don't care who it is, you're not doing it. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, keep him in the pocket, right? And you got to put hits on him. You got to touch him. Anthony, appreciate the super. What's up with McDaniels not using Renfro? And Maya, I feel like McDaniels is limiting his own offense. I don't know. I can't speak for that man. I don't think that the offense is. I don't think McDaniels determines where the ball goes. I think the coverages do. I think the coverages dictate where the ball is supposed to go, and I think Jimmy G does exactly what McDaniels wants him to do. You know what I'm saying? Sanchez was good. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what it is, yo. I think that, the ball's going to go where it's supposed to go, determined by the coverages. He had 2 interceptions today. I don't really think either one of them were his fault, honestly. I think the middle linebacker he just wanted the ball more than Josh Jacobs. I think Josh Jacobs didn't know he was there. You can't expect a quarterback to throw a perfect pass every time. Sometimes your receivers got to make plays. And speaking of Josh Jacobs, like, what the hell, Josh Jacobs? You should have... I don't know, man. I don't want to disrespect Josh Jacobs. I like Josh Jacobs a lot. I like his story. I like where he comes from. I like what he represents. But goddamn, you should have came to camp. Damn. You should have came to camp. Not because you would have been better, but you would have known the line ain't blocking that well, and you would have been like, oh, I got to start moving differently. Damn. Jimmy G played horrible. Who played good today? Tell me that. I thought Devontae played well, actually. Here's the positives. Kelsey hurt. Chargers lost. Denver can lose. Yeah, that's cool, man. But I'm thinking big picture. Can the Raiders compete for a title? I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they can compete for a title this year. I just don't think we have the personnel to do so. And we don't have no depth. Think about it. We don't have no depth on defense. Like, if a DB goes out, the next guy in is like, what? Somebody who's pushing carts at Costco. Like, we just don't have the depth to make a run. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I'm not down on the Raiders because I didn't have high expectations of this team. I don't know how much more I can take of the pandering that we get in Raider Nation with people that just say what they think you want to hear and people that just say what they know you're going to like and you're going to support it. And I think that I would much rather us all have the information. I would rather us all just have the understanding of what the Raiders are and what the Raiders are going to be, because then it makes the conversation easier to have. Patient, if you were in charge, Patient, appreciate the super. You said if you were in charge, would you draft DT and cornerback first next season? I would have to see how the rest of the season played out. But if I was just drafting this past draft, I'm probably thinking of taking Gonzalez or I'm thinking of taking Jalen Carter. There was no doubt. I thought we needed to go DT or corner. That's what I thought. Missed tackling was an issue, but that's when you're already beat up, man. I thought the Raiders tackled well in the first half. Anthony Smith, appreciate the super. What free agent or vet would you want on defense next year? I mean, it's hard to tell, man. It's hard to tell. It's not that I want us to just go out and get a bunch of old guys that we think are going to be Band-Aids. I don't want that. I don't want any more deodorant. I want us to just take an actual realistic approach to building a team. Like, I think we have to build a team, especially a defense or offense or a team, right? You got to build inside out. And I feel like the Raiders always build outside in, right? On offense, they always go get wide receivers. On defense, they continue to get corners, right? Like, we're not building from the inside out. You have to control the trenches. You have to be able to go 7 deep on the offensive line. You got to be able to go 6 deep on the defensive line if you're running a 4-man front. Like, you got to be able to have those things. And then once you secure the line, then you start attacking with a linebacker who can be your quarterback for the front 6. And then you go out there and get you a safety who can be the quarterback of your back 5 or whatever the case is. Like, so there's certain staples, in my opinion, that you have to have on a team that's very good. Those defensive teams that are good, when you talk about Seattle, they had somebody on each line, right? They had the defensive lineman, they had the linebacker, and then they had a secondary guy, right? You have those staples in the defense. When you talk about the Ravens, you got your front line guy, you got your linebacker guy, and then you got your secondary guy. You need those type of people on the field. Like, you need, each position group needs to have a stud. Like, this is like you need it. Demi, appreciate the Superman. Jalen Carter should have been our pick. DT always has the fastest route to the QB. Absolutely, you're 1,000% right, man. Like it should have been DT. It should have been DT. And if it wasn't going to be DT, then trade the pick, get more picks, and go pick you a stud corner at 15, 16, or 17 or something like that. Eduardo, appreciate the Superman. Defensively, would you say it's a scheme coaching that's the problem or the players themselves individually? I think the players don't play the scheme well. So then in return, you need to find a scheme they can play well in. Right? You got to understand, these guys have been playing this scheme or this style all summer. So at some point, it had to look good, right? Like, it had to look decent. They must be stopping the offense in practice, right? So I don't think that it's the players as much as I think it's just us not making the right adjustments or making the adjustments in time. I just think, there go your boy. Oh, he needed to score that. To me, it just feels like we're being outcoached.
That was 50 yards.
We're being outcoached right now.
I thought he tore his Achilles.
Honcho, change your name to Trans Raider.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
Nah, he's calling you a woman.
I don't know. What you mean by that? I don't know. You got your D-line off. Yeah. Year 2 for the Josh, the clown, no excuses. You gotta go. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm not saying Josh got to go because to me, Josh doesn't run the defense. I think first order for me would be to get a defensive coordinator that's known for taking no-name guys and turning them into household names. Period. It's not like every defense in the NFL has a bunch of guys you know. You're not naming 8 guys off of every good defense. But the scheme is sound. The players communicate. It looks like the Raiders are not communicating back there. They're just running around, man. And I'm not saying that's what's happening. That's just what it looks like. Abe, appreciate the super. We're not going to have receivers left if Jimmy keep leading them to hits. This is a problem because that run game ain't it right now. You're right. You're right. You're right. I mean, our running game is terrible right now. I mean, Josh Jacobs got 9 carries for -2 yards. I can get you 1. I can get you 1 yard.
Okay, why?
I mean, the first play of the game, he hit his own guy and lost 5 yards. That said, I knew it was going to be a wrap after that. Right? But again, the Raiders continue to just put deodorant on it. They did not believe in Josh Jacobs being our running back long term, but they would have gave him a contract. So they gave us Josh Jacobs for 1 more year to just be the deodorant. Don't it smell a little better around here? We got your boy back. We got Josh Jacobs back. Everybody knows it wasn't going to matter. Josh Jacobs was the best running back in the NFL last year. It did not matter. But he's about a cheeseburger away from being a middle linebacker. So, shit. Take him in and out. Give him a goddamn double big patty. Maybe make a tackle. Shit. I'm a Saints fan this year. He wasn't the problem. Okay, I don't think Carr was the problem, but if you're a Saints fan, like, come on, bro. We're not doing that. I ain't doing that. Cowboys versus Eagles, who you got? I hate both of them dusty-ass teams. What's your thoughts on Carr and the Saints? I mean, my thoughts on Carr and the Saints is Carr's going to be Derek Carr. He's going to put his team in position to win, and if he has a good defense, he's going to win more than he loses. Period. Renfro way too disconnected from the offense. Yeah, it's just a waste. It's just a waste. But you're making them untradeable at this point because if you're showing you're not going to use them, then who's going to give you anything for them? Defense couldn't get off the field. Lack of talent up front. Yeah, I agree. It doesn't look, guys. It doesn't matter what our offense is. It doesn't matter what our offense. You literally saw the Jets beat the team that just beat us by 30. The Jets just beat them with I don't want to say worse, but no Devontae Adams. I like Garrett Wilson, but he's not Devontae Adams. So no Devontae Adams, no Josh Jacobs, right? Not a quarterback better than Jimmy G. And somehow they still beat the Bills who just beat us by 30 because they had a good defense. And this is what I've been trying to tell y'all for years. Stop worrying about the quarterback. You guys are just infatuated with the position because you think the quarterback makes a bigger deal than it does. Now, are there certain games where the game might be separated by the quarterback or decided by the quarterback? Yes. But every good quarterback has a defense that can get off the field. You don't have to be the best defense in the NFL, so don't bring up the Kansas City Chiefs team that won a Super Bowl with a bad defense. They were opportunistic, right? They got off the field when they needed to. Omar, appreciate the super. DC beat a team who kicked the Choker's ass. Wow. Oh, the Titans? The Titans beat the Chargers today? That's what it was? Yeah. Not surprising. Defense sucks, you're right. Did you just call JJ? Me? Hell no. I didn't call him fat. I'm just saying he's built like a linebacker. They ain't fat. I'm just saying. Look now. He'll win these biggie bag away from playing middle linebacker now. I'm gonna have to go to Vegas for security if I have to go to a game. Yo, I know Josh Jacobs. He look like he'll swing first type motherfucker. What's up with the defensive coordinator? Hey, what do you mean, Michael? Come on, Michael. You know what's up with him. He's not very good. First of all, that's a good ball. First of all, we beat the Broncos, who's not very good at all. Broncos ain't very good. Honcho, remember I told you number 25, Merrick is trash? Merrick isn't trash, though. You think Merrick's trash because every time somebody catches the ball, it's next to him. We don't know if that's actually his guy. Marcus Peters got beat more than Merrick did today. Ja'Cory Bennett got beat more than today. Nate Hobbs got beat for a touchdown today. Don't be selective, man. Don't have selective criticisms. Mario, appreciate you. Come to Vegas and let's hang out. Greg, no. Shit, last name is Drake. Can't trust him. Can't trust him, man. Yo, stop doing that shit, man. Sound like Jumanji. Stop banging your foot on the floor.
Well, how it sound like
Cause it do, son. Jacobs hasn't quit, but he needs to get in football shit. Yeah, I don't think Josh Jacobs quit. I have no issues with Josh Jacobs. Listen, ain't many running backs gonna run if there ain't no running lanes. Like, period.
Nah, Christian McCaffrey would.
No, Christian McCaffrey wouldn't. There's no look. Show me a good running outside of Barry Sanders. Show me a good running back that can run with no lanes.
Emmitt Smith.
Emmitt Smith had like the best offensive line of all time.
Oh, Jim Brown.
You wasn't even born. Shut your punk ass up.
Jim Brown. Bo Jackson.
Sorry, Jets, with no Aaron Rodgers gets a win. Exactly. Because their defense can put pressure on the quarterback, which makes it easier to play in coverage because you're not covering for 5, 6, 7 seconds. If you're getting to the quarterback, he has to make his first read and get the ball out. It's way easier to play cornerback when the ball's getting out quick. Yeah, Lil Honcho be trying to go off in the background, yo, because he know I'm not mobile right now. I can't get up. All right, bro. You stop doing that shit, son. Because when this shit go off, I'm going off. So don't run up no tab right now that you ain't gonna be able to cash, son. We need Bo Jackson.
Told you.
Bo Jackson, look. But Bo Jackson would have to play linebacker on this team as well. That's just how it go. Do you think maybe it's time to play Aiden O'Connell? No! What? Oh, hell no! Damn! It ain't about the quarterback. Yo, give me them pumpkins. It's not about the quarterback, yo. My sugar getting low.
You doing all that yelling.
You a hater, bro. You smell like a Chiefs fan. You a hater.
Hey, I'm a San Francisco fan.
The defense and Josh.
I'm a 49ers fan.
Yo, y'all stay calling him Abraham.
Who's Abraham?
I think they mean Abram. I don't know. I'm Team Jimmy, but when you turn the ball over twice, it is about the quarterback. No, it's not. No, it's not. Because he turned the ball over once, going like the 30. Defense could have helped for a field goal. They didn't. They gave up a touchdown. You don't want to see Lil Honcho on camera.
I don't know.
You don't want to see that. That motherfucker, like, he don't eat. He the size of Josh Jacobs' thumb.
Shit,
No, Lil Honcho is not really a Niners fan. Don't let him lie to you. He just a fantasy football dude, so he root for anybody who on his damn team.
Shit, Betty, she knows she a 10. Shit, Betty with her Betty friends.
But it is about the quarterback, Honcho, especially when you know the team will not throw downfield. Okay, this is my thing though. I don't disagree with that. Perry, I don't disagree with that. But if it's about the quarterback today, then it was about the quarterback when we signed him. Because everything Jimmy G can't do now is what we knew he couldn't do then. So what I'm saying is don't make it about that now if it wasn't about that then. Right? I mean, how much success can a quarterback have if he has no running game? Max need help. So see, the way the defense sucks this year, and all you're saying is Max needs help, it's so funny because it's like you guys just, some people pick and choose who they want to defend. You know what I mean? Max ain't, look, I like Max, but Max ain't doing shit. Nobody want to say it. I'll say it. I respect Max. He's probably our best overall player on the team outside of Devontae Adams. But Max Crosby ain't did nothing today. He ain't did nothing today. Right? That ain't the cornerback's fault that he ain't did nothing. That ain't the linebacker's fault that he ain't did nothing. Right? So I don't know why we can't give him a pass. He needs to be a playmaker. Every defensive line or every defensive lineman who's been good in the history of NFL is going to see different type of blocks and different type of holes. You got to make a play. Defense trash and check down Jimmy G is what it is. Cisco, you ain't lying. You know what I'm saying? But let's keep it real. Like, if you're a superstar player on either side, you got to find a way to get it done. Right? You're a superstar defensive end. You gotta find. There's no defense we can call for you to have to not get blocked. You gotta beat a block. Period. We can't pick and choose. Bless you. Why you sneeze like that?
Sneeze like what?
Why you sneeze like that?
I sneeze like what? What happened to your four other boxes?
Our offense sucks too. How many points they put up? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Look. I'm not saying the offense is good. I'm just saying the offense could have been good and we still would have lost today because the defense couldn't stop a damn nosebleed.
According to me.
You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. I mean, everybody was like, "Oh my God, beautiful scripted first drive." You know who else used to script some good first drives? John Gruden. John Gruden looked like the best head coach of all time for about 8 plays. Josh McDaniels looked the same. You know who else used to have good first drives? Derek Carr. Best quarterback in the league for about 8 plays. You know who else looks like that? Jimmy Garoppolo. What you need? You gotta have one. Hey, his. What punk ass? I seen that, boy. When I turn this off, I'm busting your ass. Don't open that door. People don't like facts. It is what it is, bro. John Gruden and Derek Carr. I would take John Gruden and Derek Carr over Josh McDaniels and Jimmy G any day. Any day. Give me a good defense. I'm definitely taking Derek Carr. I'm not going to say we should have went after Sean Payton because I thought, Denver sucks. Denver sucks.
It's not on the coach, it's on the players.
I mean, the players got to play. Lil Honcho just said that in the background. It ain't about the coach, it's about the players. It's about the players, but damn, who keep picking the players? The punk-ass coach.
No, the GM.
Nah, man, Mark Davis don't pick. Mark Davis don't do shit. Mark Davis don't do shit.
He drafted Klay Thompson.
He's not drafting them, bro. Like, the coaches tell Mark Davis what's best for the team. And that's why our team is the way it is. I don't have no fan. I don't play fantasy football. I got too much football, yo. Shit. I got too much football going on right now. I can't do fantasy. Like y'all, yeah, exactly. Y'all hate John Gruden. John Gruden drafted the motherfucker y'all keep giving a pass to, which is Max Crosby. John Gruden drafted the player that y'all wanted to sign for 5 years, $9 billion, Josh Jacobs. I'm just saying, we selective with the criticisms. I love Mitchell Rance, yo. I got respect for Mitchell Rance. But Jimmy Garoppolo threw a pick, and he said that interception was on Andre James. I'm like, goddamn. Was it a flea flicker? No. Jimmy Garoppolo threw it. The INT is on him. The same way that some of those tip pass INTs was on Derek Carr. I'm just saying. Let's not be selective. Let's not be selective. Let's be objective. Honcho got his fishing hat because season is over there.
That's outrageous. He just called you fat.
Season ain't over. Season ain't over. Alright, I ain't gonna say all that shit for y'all to just beat down Mitchell. I ain't do all that. That wasn't for that. I was just stating how it's very easy to be selective with who we want to blame. Right? And who's a stan and who's not a stan. Like who went to school for stanhood?
Who created that?
Who got educated on who can call who a stan?
Slaves.
You don't have to say it, we say it for you. Now, that's not what I was saying. Nah, the tattoo Mitch got was fire.
Yeah.
Mitch got a fire tattoo. I ain't fucking with no shin. Don't put nothing out. Listen, I knew I couldn't get no tat on my shin because when I was little, I hit my shit on that bike pedal. That bitch sent me. I thought I had to go to the hospital just hit my damn shit on the pedal. Let alone get some damn ink on it. Hell no. That's hard body. I respect that. I respect that. Or he drunk. Yeah, they be getting drunk. I can't do that shit. People getting drunk on camera and shit. No, I can't. Like, I can get bent. But some of these motherfuckers be downright wasted.
You heard that from
Bro,
Honcho?
with that hat, you should be out there coaching special teams. That's wild.
Cause you special.
Let me see what you look like in the. What your shit look like in the fucking. What your Abby look like? Okay. Oh, what the hell is that? What the hell is that? Honcho, I can call it now. Garab gets injured in AFC game. He looks like he can't hang. I don't know, man. I like what Jimmy G's been doing, man. I don't have the bar is not set as high for me as it is for y'all. Y'all be thinking people are just like superheroes. Jimmy G was so damn good, he wouldn't be with us. What the hell are we talking about? They hoodwinked Devontae Adams to come here, first of all, so don't bring him up. They hoodwinked that man. They said, hey, man, you want to come play for your hometown team and with your homie? Yeah, come do that. Then they sent his ass up out of here. Steelers up next. We beat the Steelers. I think we smoked the Steelers. I think we smoked the Steelers because I think we'll beat teams that have mediocre quarterbacks. I think we beat them. Yo, shut the hell up. I think we beat them. The Raiders need Derek Carr. No, we're not doing that. See, I read this shit and I say Derek Carr's name and then people go and click this shit and be like, look, Honcho talking about Derek Carr. But yeah, yo, I'm about to get up out of here, man.
Already?
I just wanted to touch base with y'all. Oh, no, I got 3 more minutes to hit an hour. Let me hit an hour. Get all your questions in, y'all. Get your questions in. Make sure you hit me up on Instagram and Twitter. Both at Raider Honcho. I'm going to drop like 3 videos this week. You know, I'm just pressure. Everybody feel the pressure when I come around. Let's just move on to the next game. Damn, bro, we just played like an hour ago. Don't be selective, be objective. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Shit, everybody look like trash to me. Zach, I got you. Come to Vegas and do a show. Hell no. No. Hell to the no. I don't fly anyway. Score for next week? I don't know. I don't know who's healthy. I don't even know if Devontae's going to play. He look like he got his fucking jaw broke.
Jacoby Myers might not play.
Jacoby Myers? I mean, Jacoby Myers is mid as hell, yo. Denver doesn't look good. Jacoby Myers is mid, bro.
Jacoby Myers is D1. He's D1.
Everyone did look. Yeah, defense just looked pathetic today. It looked like we didn't travel well. I guess all that staying in West Virginia didn't help. Josh McDaniels is so smart. He brought the team to West Virginia to get acclimated with the time zone. Shut the hell up, man. Shut up. Most of these players travel all the time. They go on trips to Miami. They be out there in them streets. They outside. Get acclimated. They don't need to get acclimated. They need to get goddamn trained. They need to get goddamn coached. They need to get goddamn better acclimated. Yo, Honcho, you fell out of Mount Rushmore? What's that? What a fella? How could I fall out of something that I never was in? What's Mount Rushmore?
You don't know Mount Rushmore?
Like the Mount Rushmore?
It's where all the presidents...
No, I know what Mount Rushmore is. I don't know how he intended it to mean for me.
Oh, because you were on Mount Rushmore for Raider content.
Trade Hunter before. Yeah. He already lost value because they already shown that we're not gonna throw him the ball. So it looks like we don't want him. Why would anybody give us something? That's why we couldn't get nothing for Carr. Drive to Vegas. If y'all do a GoFundMe and it raises enough money for me to drive to Vegas, I'll drive to Vegas. Honcho has great content solo. Appreciate that. Yeah, I don't do the whole Avengers thing. You know, I'm not an Avengers type of guy. I got respect for everybody that does the content, though. I respect everybody. I don't have to agree with everybody. I don't have to get along with everybody, but I respect everybody. I don't got no. I don't got no issues with nobody. Honcho, no context. Booted you off. I don't know what the hell you keep talking in abbreviations, man. Say it with your chest. What the hell you saying? You mean Mount Rushmore of Raiders content?
Yes.
Or
the workers who build our towns.
I don't understand that. I don't know how you can say that when shit, the numbers. I don't know what you mean. The numbers don't lie. I don't even drop a video every now and then. You know.
That's why they use Ford trucks.
Yo, shit is realer. That's why we rock with you. I appreciate that, Zach.
Assembled in America because we're all in on America.
Honcho. Alright, yo, you just keep saying the same shit. I want to know what Sanjeet is going to say. He's been high. Yeah, I don't know what he's going to say. He keep it real. He don't mind saying, you know, what the truth is. He's pretty objective. You know? Honcho is the people's champ. Appreciate that. What do you think the secret Chandler Jones has on Josh? I don't know. I don't want to know. I'm not into none of that drama shit. I don't want to see. I don't want to know, man. I just hope he gets the help he needs if he needs it. Good job, brother. Keep it up. I'm angry as hell. Let's just win, baby. Hey, appreciate the Super D. Oh, that sounded crazy. Damn, that sounded crazy. Hold on. I appreciate the donation, Mendy. Damn. I'm going to have to take the whole fucking live down now. Damn. Do you have any merch? I'm going to get back on the merch shit. I know. That shit sounded wild crazy. I violated. My bad.
Honcho, I didn't know you get down like that.
Shut the hell up. He just another delusional Raiders fan, Honcho. Shake my hand. So much rationalization goes on with the Raiders fan. I don't know, man. Yeah, that sounded crazy, yo. Honcho, booty you. Okay, why do I keep? But you here, John. So what are you talking about? I don't need to be on no Mount Rushmore, man. Like, why are you worried? You think I'm worried about that?
No, because
You think I'm worried about that? Some Mount Rushmores don't have Eminem in it. All right, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, stop, cut it out. Who's your co-host? Oh, that's Lil Honcho, my punk ass son. I would bring him on camera, but he don't got no haircut. So nah. He looking like no. Don't come over here, son. Don't come over here.
Nah, he's talking crazy.
No, I'm not talking crazy. That's factual. Watch out. Honcho, play me on man. I don't play video games either.
Hey, I'll play you.
Sell some of those hats you wearing. I want one. Man, you can go to goddamn. You can get Dick Sporting Goods. You gotta say the whole shit, bro.
Nah, I'm Gucci.
Yeah, we need Honcho for defensive coach. Yeah, I can give up 30 points a game now. Shit. Lil Honcho, a basketball player. He don't play football. He can't play football until he's in high school. I ain't letting him play Pop Warner. These Pop Warner coaches don't know shit. And I don't feel like coaching Pop Warner, so I ain't doing it. I don't want him to go out there and learn a whole bunch of shit that we gotta uncoach him when he's 15. Hell no. Let's just wait till you're 15, start fresh, and go out there and be a baller. Make sure we hit the likes. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter. They're both at Raider Honcho.
I gotta wait 2 more years to play.
Just joining the chat. Not sure what you already spoke about, but one, offense was predictable. Constant I formation was either a run or a short pass. Need to spread the field more. Yeah, I agree. I thought they should have spread the field out a little more with the formations. Maybe go a little 2x2 or even 2x1 or go shotgun and put Jacobs next to him, or even get another back in there if that's what you had to do. I think the Raiders are not concerned with how they start the season. I think they're more concerned with working everybody into the system and get acclimated with it and then be rolling at the end of the season. I think the Raiders have been known to start well and then after the bye week seem to fall off and kind of sputter a little bit. So I think that they're they're looking at the long game, the long run. You know what I'm saying? Lil Honcho is not playing soccer. I'm not supporting that.
We don't support games.
I'm not supporting that. What?
So we don't support those.
Yeah, we don't support all that shit. I still coach high school football, man. I'm busy as hell right now being a defensive coordinator. I just got smoked the other day by a team that ran triple option. That shit was horrible. We couldn't stop nothing. Oh, okay, John. So, John, how many? I don't know if I need to put in the subtitles for you. I don't care. like, I don't care, man. If you got a Mount Rushmore of Raider content creators and you still found some time to spend a little bit of it here with me, I appreciate it. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate you being one of the 600 people that came by today. Thank you. When you link it up with Raid, I gotta link up with Raid soon, man. You know what I mean? I gotta get some of that more Redemption brand merch. You know what I'm saying? Yo, that's crazy. We know the truth. That's wild. That's so wild. How did you become a 49er fan? Come on, bro. You know I'm not no Niner fan. My son played fantasy football. He got McCaffrey on his team.
Yeah, he's doing buns. He only has 16.
Honcho, real regardless of when he drops. Yeah, man. Look, I'm not in it for the popularity, man. I'm not. I just talk about the shit I like to talk about. And if I ain't got shit to talk about, I don't talk. You know what I'm saying? I gotta do this shit in real life. I got a real life that I gotta attend to.
No, you're not.
Yo, shut up, bro. Y'all, come on now. We're not doing that right now. We're not doing that right now. No. I told you to be quiet. Just be quiet. You keep trying to talk back because you on the background of the camera. You don't get your ass whooped. You still the DC of that team, Honcho. I remember you taking over. Yeah. This is my second full year as a defensive coordinator for the squad. And, you know. We all right. We need to do better. We need to play better, but we need some better matchups. We've been having some tough ones. Right, we 1-2 right now. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna bounce back. We got another one this Friday night, and you know, hopefully we get the job done.
It can be more affordable if you bundle them together.
All right, man. I'm gonna give y'all another 2-3 minutes to get these questions off. Get your questions off, and I'm gonna be up out of here, man. I'm getting kind of hungry. You know what I'm saying? I've been eating some candy and shit. I need some carbs. I need some pasta or something. Maybe some, you know, some jerk chicken pasta or some shit. Remember you forgot Lil Honcho food on the doorstep that one line? Yeah, those are the good old days, man. Those are the good old days. What needs to get blown? I think we need to get a new defensive coordinator, honestly. I think we need to get rid of Patrick Graham. I think that's for me. I think that if you're serious about making any moves this season, then I think you get rid of him now and, you know, let somebody come in. And I think we have enough talent in certain areas, but I think we got to either blitz more and play more man, or we need to get better at playing zone. Like, we have to pick an identity. I don't think we can just go blitz 4 and then all of a sudden drop 8 and then we don't really have an identity. We're not getting to the quarterback. We have to somehow manufacture more pressure. So if that means blitzing, then you got to blitz more. Right? If it's zone blitz, fine. Okay, if you got to run some double mug, 8-gap blitzes, like, you got to create some pressure on the quarterback up the middle. You can't just keep bringing it around the sides because Max Crosby getting so much depth in the backfield, the quarterback can just step up and then move right or left. Right? He's getting 7 yards deep in the backfield. So technically, if I'm taking a 5-yard drop, a 5-step drop, and he's going 7 yards, well, he's going to be behind me. I'll just step up in the pocket and then move out of the pocket, and now he's out of the play. Right? Oh, I think the Saints beat the Panthers tomorrow, if that's the game you're referring to. Bennett's going to get outplayed. Bennett is equivalent to a freshman playing varsity. Like, there's a learning curve, right? Just because Hobbs came out and played great in the slot doesn't mean everybody's just going to come out. Playing on the edge is different. All right, playing on the edge is a little different. A little different technique. I know you got the boundary a lot of times, but we don't know if he's in man coverage or zone coverage when he's getting beat. We don't know what their rules are for zone coverages. We don't know what... There's 35 different ways you can play the same coverage from a corner. Are you playing cut? Are you playing cone? Are you playing mod? Are you playing mag? Like, there's so many different coverages that they're running, and we don't know, and you guys got to understand that. You don't know. You don't know, right? We don't know what they're playing, so we don't know if they're doing it poorly or not. We just see that the defense as a whole isn't working. So it's kind of hard to just point out one person and say, well, this guy's this guy's that. Because maybe if you got a little more pressure on the quarterback, the defensive backs play a little better. You know what I'm saying? If you got teams in 3rd and long, you might get off the field more. But when you're letting the team win on 1st down consistently, and you're going into 2nd and 2, or you're going into 3rd and 5, like, those, it's hard for a defense. It's hard for a defense. You know.
Oh,
all right, so.
Next week we gotta go against the Eagles.
No, we play Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm about to slide. I'm about to slide up out there. Appreciate everybody that pulled up. Make sure you hit the likes on the way out. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Instagram and Twitter, both at Raider Honcho. I have some videos dropping this week. Hopefully I can go live a little more. I just be super busy, man. Remember last year when in the fall, the past 2 years in the fall, I don't be that active on here because I be game planning and watching so much video about the teams we playing. So like, Pate, he's asking you nicely, and you just acting like you don't. Yeah, but you act like you don't even hear him.
Yeah, because Mom told me to ignore him.
Okay. I gotta go address some things right now, people. So yeah, hit me up on Instagram and Twitter, both at Raider Honcho. Till next time, as always, Raider Honcho out.